Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Smitty here. It's coming this time. Like I just had the game playing or what have you, but I just giving a little bit of commentary here, and I apologize about the camera shakiness here. But this video here is mainly just to show that 2K football has really been innovative when it comes to these sports games, especially when it comes to this football. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have videos where I did, most recently did on talking about the first-person football they did, which was, I said it was in NFL 2K5, but actually it was NFL 2K4 when they first brought it about. But nevertheless, still, that is a great innovation. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when you look at football games and how they're supposed to be done right, they have been done the best in this game. Like, this game, 2K Sports, for the vast majority, they pay attention to the fans and they pay attention to what putting a quality game out means. They came out and hit the scene in 1999 with their 2K, with the initial 2K game. And I mean, it wasn't the greatest game ever, but it was groundbreaking. And that's the thing. You look at Backbreaker, and it has the potential to do the exact same thing, if not bigger, possibly, than what 2K did when they first hit the scene with their football. I mean, people are coming out here and talking about the player sizes and the way they run and saying that the game is blitz and everything else. People did the exact same thing when they were talking about NFL 2K. When that game first came out, they talked about the player sizes looking funny. They were talking about the controls not being the same. They were talking about, they had a lot of negative things to say. But the reason why they had so many negative things to say was because they were so used to the exact same thing all this time. And the thing is, a lot of those people eventually came around and said, hey, you know what, this game's pretty solid. But I mean, I'm up here watching YouTube and I'm seeing videos of people straight dissing the game. Number one, they haven't even played, they never even played the game to make a sound judgment. Never even played the game. You know what I mean? They're looking at videos. They're looking at videos that are either out of date or of raw alpha builds when the game was being, when the game is still in development, and they're taking that and making a rendered judgment off of it. You know what I'm saying? Which is absolutely ridiculous, without even as much as playing a demo. And then coming out and telling people that, oh, everybody that's saying that they're going to buy Backbreaker, I don't want to see any of you buy, Madden, or don't buy Madden. I'm like, that's the point. People have put out petitions against Madden. And they do it, and the people have been doing it like for the past at least two years, for as far as I know, in regards to the game, because the game's terrible. The game has been garbage for all these years, and I mean, what do you expect for people to do when they're looking for a quality football game? And it's like every single year they come out and they contradict themselves. Like Ian Cummings had stated last year that they were adding the chain game. They said adding the chain game was brand new. That was a brand new feature. That's very untrue. That's been in the chain gang has been in Madden since 91 or 92 or 93. You know what I'm saying? Back on the Sega Genesis era. Way back when. Talking about having the emergency carts coming out there. They said, oh yeah, that's a new feature that we're adding. That's something that was never in the game before. I mean, that's been in the game. Actually, if you think back, that was on the back cover of Madden, I think it was Madden 92. So, I mean, or Madden 93, I think it was. So, once again, these are all features that have all been in the game at a time or place, and they're coming out and saying that, oh, it's brand new. That's what EA has been doing. EA has recycled their features time and time again and sold it off as a brand new innovative feature. This locomotion, which Versus had pointed out, he said that he pulled it up and said that the whole entire locomotion thing was something in Madden '09, and then they come out now and they're saying, oh, it's brand new. Locomotion is a brand new feature and this is a new innovation. No, they've had these features out here. So when people come out here and try and stand up for Madden and say, oh, it's a good game in spite of the flaws it has, yeah, the thing is, NFL 2K5 had its flaws. That's the thing. NFL from NFL 2K to 2K5 when they had the NFL license, those games had flaws too. Those games had problems, but they still went ahead and they got them fixed. They fixed them. They took their time to put in work on them. So then that way, when it came to the next game or the next installment, it would be improved. They would show signs of improvement and then constantly work at it. I mean, this game now, like you can honestly play this game and it still holds court to Madden. And this game is not in production anymore. There's no, it's out of print. There will be no, there's no game update coming out. There's no roster update coming out. There's no game patch or anything like that coming out for this. Same thing with NFL 2K5, a game on a lower gen console. People have videos all across YouTube talking about this game because that game was terrible. You know what I'm saying? Because Madden was terrible. They fell off after the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. They fell off after Madden 05. That was it. Since then, they haven't got it right. And I mean, you see here the double tackling and everything. Like, Madden had it in their game, but 2K has really got it and they honed it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys use mocap technology just like the people at EA. EA uses mocap technology too. But they took a foundation. They came with a new foundation, and what they did was they built upon it year after year. And that's what Madden used to do. But what they did was they bought out the competition because they knew that 2K was kicking their tail. And I mean, regardless of how you look at it or cut it or whatever, the gameplay of this game is more solid than you would see in Madden. I mean, that's just it. Now, does it have its flaws? Yes. Does it have morphing and does it have morphing and does it have the invisible force field issues? Yes, it has all those. It has those issues, but do they hinder the gameplay? Do they hinder the gameplay to the extent of what Madden does? No. Will you get frustrated playing games at times? Yeah, of course. That'll happen with any game, with any sports title. But the thing is, you still gonna keep playing it. It's just a matter of do the pros outweigh the cons for the game. And the thing is, there have been a ton of cons when it comes to Madden over the years. And the thing is, they still do not fix those cons. And what they do is they package up and they resell every single game, get a roster update, and now they're coming up here and trying to sell you all these, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to sell you on these features by bringing back old stuff and saying it's brand new. I mean, so honestly, folk on YouTube and everything else just need to calm down and relax. Play the demo of Backbreaker, and then you can render your own personal judgment. If you think the game's garbage after you actually play it, fine. But don't come up and call it Blitz when you ain't never played it. You know what I'm saying? You just, once again, it's just the sticker shock of seeing that you actually are playing football on the field, and it shows the game being played, depicted on the field like that. Players looking all huge and everything or what have you, because they have the camera focused right up on the player. You see what I'm saying? It's not some overhead blimp view where you can't see how the game, you can't see it up close and personal like how you see here. Everybody looks tiny, everybody looks small, but I guarantee you if you put it right there down on the field and you played the whole entire game from an on the field perspective, a lot of the players will look really similar in terms of size. They're not going to look exactly the same because you'll be able to tell halfback from O lineman and D lineman. But the thing is, everybody is going to look a lot bigger though. That's just going to naturally happen. So, but I just had to give, like I said, I just had to give my 2 cents in on that because I've been seeing some videos, people saying some crazy stuff out here. So everybody just chillax, wait till the demo comes out, play it, and then give your own view of it from that point on. Alright? Alright, y'all. It's your boy Smitty signing out. Peace.